or well, anyway.
It's one of those things you go to commercials and then you're there. So hey.
But I heard you were reading from the book.
Yeah, I love the book.
That's a great book, man.
That's it.
I think it's a nice little dish fest. I mean, there's nothing really nasty in there, but for example, you and Kevin Costner apparently had a little battle over it.
But that wasn't a tough one. That was basically I was drunk the night before and I had eaten I was trying to be macho, and I ate a pyramid of fried grasshoppers, and we were shooting in Mexico, and that was a big thing to do. And with the tequila and all that, the next day I was hungover, and Tony Scott, the director, was like, "John, come on, you got to get into it. You got to do something. Go for it, my man." And I tried. I puked. But goes, "Come on, John. One thing you got to learn, man. Stay out of my light."
Yeah, stay out of my light. Well, wasn't that because you nailed the actress that he wanted,
the black chick?
Yeah.
Well, he said Costner kind of sounds like a dork in a way.
He's a player. He's always had it easy.
Yeah, but look at the trouble he gets into. Have you seen the stuff recently with the masseuse, that chick? Next thing you know, he was flogging his unit. When she was giving him the massage, and he got in trouble for all that.
Well, how is he
with his wife?
Know what he wants?
Of course, they end up firing her.
John, you've got a lot of history with Sean Penn. You worked with him on Casualties of War, and I guess he was a little bit aloof on that set.
Yeah, because he's always a method actor, so he was always being in character, and he was supposed to be this, tough sergeant who didn't like his men, and I was constantly, "Hey, Penn, how you doing, buddy? Hey, you want to hang? Want to have lunch?" Never said hello once, man.
Isn't that something?
He did say hello to you at Carlito's Way, though.
Yeah, he was totally friendly. Then he was a different character, and he was like the friendliest, because he was playing a nerd, and he was so cool.
So he's just so into the acting and so into the role that he just extends away from the camera.
Yeah, he's that character 24/7.
Wow, weird. He was doing
Casualties of War, and he was supposed to slap me because I didn't want to partake in this violent act.
Yeah.
He slapped me for real. And my face was swelling up, and I think the palm of the director at the time was kind of getting off on it a little bit.
Didn't that piss you off a little bit?
I was like, I can't do it anymore. I don't care how real it is. I just can't do it anymore.
Summer of Sam was a great movie, and I was so relieved to see an actor finally admit that there can actually be some wood in a sex scene. Because everybody we talk to always says, "Oh, there's all these people there, and it's never, ever exciting." And you actually acknowledge that there is occasionally an exciting moment.
You get some flow sometimes.
Yeah.
You get some flow, a tingle. And sometimes it's more than that.
Well, you had some big.
It depends. It depends if it's when was the last time you had some.
Yeah, but they can get angry. I mean, they can either be happy that they've turned you on, or they can get angry because you're unprofessional, right?
Right. You don't know where it's going to turn.
Yeah. How do you evaluate
that? It's bad
that?
if it happens. It's bad if it doesn't happen. You know what I mean?
I do. It seems like it's a tricky.
I'm not attracted enough.
John, there's something in the book that I got about, I'd say, 2/3 through it, and I read the part where you talked about you enjoyed working with Steven Seagal in the first movie, and then you said in the second movie he was a total ass, but I never got to the second movie. What happened on the second set?
It was an executive decision, and we had a great time in Out for Justice. I did this tiny part for him in this movie. We were buddies, and all of a sudden we were there on the first rehearsal. I'm supposed to play his right-hand man, Master Sergeant, and he runs at me, charges, knocks me against the wall, and knocks the wind out of me. There was no reason for it.
Oh, he just wanted to show how tough he was.
He was trying to show off. I was like, why, Steven? Why? I couldn't even get enough breath. So when he had to die in the movie, I was the first one on the set that day.
Oh, you couldn't wait?
I couldn't wait. And he didn't want to die that day. He was like, people that really don't want to see me die. And I was going, yes, they do.
I can't believe how stupid the public can be, and you referenced something in your book, and again, we're talking to John Leguizamo. The book is Pimps, Hoes, Playa-Haters, and All the Rest of My Hollywood Friends. You were in Regarding Henry, and you had to shoot Harrison Ford. Did you actually get hate mail for shooting Harrison Ford?
People were mad. I was like, dude, I was acting. Come on.
Well, that's amazing. Isn't it that anyone could be so stupid?
Oh, that's true. How's Harrison Ford? He seems moody.
No, he's got mood enhancers. He's weeded up. I can't say it was him, but there was a lot of contact high that I was getting.
Oh, he's kind of a stoner?
Oh.
I always wondered about that, because
Yeah.
he appears sometimes a little out of it, like the Golden Globes that one year.
Yeah, yeah.
I always thought
he was annihilated.
a drinker,
He's
but...
nice, dude. He's so mellow and zen.
Uh-huh.
Remember on ET2 the intervw with him when he was saying, remember that? And he was trashed, and he was with his girlfriend.
Yeah, he seemed a little hammered.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just enjoys life, man.
yeah.
That's
Well, he's
the
a
way it
big.
should be.
He's always in that
He's always
helicopter, I
a little
guess.
disconnected.
And on
Yeah.
that same set, Mike Nichols was directing, and Mike, of course, is a famous director, but Mike had his very own cappuccino machine, and nobody else was allowed to get cappuccino.
Nobody was about, and it had to be perfect. I mean, I love him. He's one of the geniuses, and I guess that comes with the territory. But the coffee had to be perfect, and he would say, "This is piss water. I can't drink this." He would spill it, and he did it enough times that the crew went and pissed in his coffee. And he had real piss water.
What?
Ooh.
How did he like
I mean,
that
the
coffee?
crew, you cannot mess with crews on set. Yeah, they don't get all the hype and everything, but they have all the power.
So
They
did,
did it to Penelope Ann Miller in A Carlito's Way.
oh, Penelope Ann Miller, who I think is gorgeous in that movie, by the way. You went out with her for a while, didn't you?
Well, no, for a day.
Oh, just once.
It was one date. We went out. She was supposed to be my ticket to get into this premiere.
Mm-hmm.
And the camera started rolling out, started taking pictures. She pushed me away. We walked inside, left me out. I couldn't get in.
Oh, no.
Oh,
But
gee.
then the crew got it because she was obnoxious, man. The crew got it. The wardrobe people started taking in her clothes a centimeter a day. She went on crazy diets, but her clothes are always too tight. She said, "Why do I keep gaining weight? I'm on a crazy diet."
I thought she looked pretty good in that movie. But also in that movie, of course, Carlito's Way, Al Pacino. And Al wouldn't basically talk to you out, or he stayed in character when he was around the set?
Yeah, because I was supposed to be his nemesis, so he wouldn't talk to me. But, yeah, I was, Penn already taught me about that.
Yeah.
I got used to booty actors.
Well, Benny Blanco, after that movie, became nicknamed for heroin on the
Yeah.
streets?
Yeah.
How about that?
And a hip-hop lyric on Black Sheep. It's kind of a dubious honor.
Is Carlito's Way one of your favorite movies you've done?
That was the first movie I felt like I really found myself in flicks. But my favorite flick, I got to say, is Summer of Sam and Empire. Those are my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Empire's a great movie. Summer of Sam is great. I just love Carlito's Way. I thought it was so good. But, yeah, you have bigger...
That was a great De Palma flick. And Penn was brilliant, man.
Yeah, Penn with that perm.
Shaved the head, the perm.
Yeah, the perm was unbelievable.
Perm.
John Leguizamo with us. And one of the disasters that you reference in the book is Die Hard 2, where you were supposed to be the #1 terrorist, and you ended up being terrorist number 7.
Because I auditioned in New York on tape, and they saw what I did, and they loved it. They brought me out to L.A., and they had us all the terrorists line up, and they saw that I was small and scrawny, and they demoted me to terrorist number 7.
And then they wouldn't even fly you to redub your line?
No, they cut all my lines to one line after I became terrorist number 7. And then my mother, when we saw the movie, you must have been subliminal. I didn't see you. I was like, that's right.
Wow.
Subliminal actor, John Leguizamo.
How's Nicole Kidman?
Oh, yeah. She's a beautiful lady. And it's, I played the short little guy, and I kept tripping on my puppet.
Yeah.
Which was a good thing, because I could see that the puppet matches the curtains, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I hear you. And John is an ass man. We know that.
Yeah, we do know you're an ass.
That's true. Who told you?
It was in an old interview.
I am.
Yeah, you were asked if you're a leg man, ass man. You said you're an ass man. You also said that Latinos love full-figured women.
Yeah,
and you don't like your thing to be your stuff to be cupped, your stones. That you used to like that. You used to like that, but you don't like it anymore.
When I was younger, and now that you're older, they're hanging by your knees.
Oh, boy. Great stuff.
Yeah, and also that you gave your newborn son advice on redheads.
Damn, man, you got to do your research.
John, for Moulin Rouge, you had to buy your way out of it. You had agreed to do another movie, and then Moulin Rouge came along, and so you bought your way out of the other movie?
Well, I didn't buy. I was going to get sued like that. They did to that Kim Basinger, the same lawyer. A fax, this ominous fax comes in and goes, "You are now in the process of a lawsuit. You had agreed to be in." I was supposed to be in Shaft. I was supposed to be the villain.
Yeah, it sounded like a good role.
Yeah, it was written for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the great writer Richard Price wrote it for me, and I was going to do it, but then it got pushed back, and then Moulin Rouge came, and I already had a relationship with Baz Luhrmann, And so I jumped ship.
Oh.
Yeah. And you were worried naturally
nasty.
after seeing what happened to Kim Basinger. You had to be concerned about that.
I was mad concerned. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they almost destroyed her.
Yeah, that was tough.
Oh, yeah.
But in the
I
end,
couldn't believe that.
do you kind of wish that you did Shaft?
Yeah, it's hard to regret what you do. I mean, yeah, I wish I did both.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, that's what I was slated to do, and then it just the schedules got messed up. But yeah, Shaft was pretty awesome.
Well, it's too bad they couldn't have just held it back a little bit.
Yeah, they don't wait for you.
Yeah, I know. But
that waiting stuff. Maybe they'll wait for Cruise, but they're not going to wait for me.
John Leguizamo, again, Pimps, Hoes, Playa-Haters, and all the rest of my Hollywood friends. Great book, John, and thanks so much for the time.
Yo, thanks, man. It was a pleasure.
You bet.
See you, John.
We'll see you.
Don't be a player-hater.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp. When you're trying to get this money for the
He spills in this book. It's definitely it's a spiller.
Yeah, it's a lively read, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
You know it's hard out here for
And I think there are a lot of bad Hollywood bios
Yes.
where you just really you hear one person's view of things and you really don't hear much else. But John even admits to some pretty bad moments of his own where his ego got out of control or got the best of him.
Yeah, he admits to being a real arrogant bastard, really.
And some of the business end of Hollywood, too, which, you know, unless you're reading a Michael Eisner book, you're not going to get so much of. He talks a lot about that, too, and some of his disasters there, but pretty successful. Really done very well for himself.
No slouch, that's for sure.
I'm trying to get rich.
A lot of movies.
Empire is a movie that I remember seeing the trailer for that and thinking, wow, that looks like a great movie. And it was one of these deals where he was a big, if I remember this correctly, he was a big dealer in New York City, and he met these big shot stockbroker types who got him into these investments, and he becomes, he thinks, connected to this investment guru, and they rip him off. And I thought it was a really good movie. It didn't do all that well, though, at the box office, but I thought it was a great concept and a really neat movie. And, you know, in the end, I went to it, and I remember being dissatisfied with the ending, but I thought that was going to be his big movie, and it didn't quite pan out that way, and he even references that himself. 9:39 WR.